Now, the ANC's Tambo Regional Conference, meant to start at midday today, had been delayed by more than 5 hours. Disputes over credentials as well as branch representation are at the center of the deadlock. Tambo is the ANC's biggest region in the Eastern Cape, and the outcome here is key to the province's leadership future, as well as whether Mabuyane returns for a third term as provincial chair. Sipha Kema is following that story and joins us now then as well. Sipha, the continued credential question marks and have always been part of the ANC squabbles in recent times as well then. Any solutions to this? Have we gotten things underway?
Well, absolutely. I mean, it's a historical issue that we've seen over the years, a number of years, where there would be disputes. When you're talking about a regional level, you'd find that there'll be disputes at branches and sub-regions that are saying or contesting issues. You know, the blame game, Arabile, talking about different factions that are trying to play a dirty game. So this is something, it's not new, it's not something new. It has been an issue. I mean, even looking at the provincial conference in 2017, that was delayed for a very long time, where they had to restart the accounting, or rather adopting credentials, but also the registration had to be manually done as there were allegations of corruption amongst there. But now we're going to speak to the regional coordinator, Vinitsita, just to touch base on that, on the latest developments. I mean, we have been waiting. We were expecting the conference to start at 12. It's now past 5 o'clock and we waiting. Delegates have been going in and out. What's currently happening?
Good afternoon to the listeners. Good afternoon to yourself. We have already started now. We are in the program at the point of messages of support. Yes, there were just few delays because there are few branches that were having some issues that were attended by the PDRC. Now those issues are at the tail end. The program is started and we opened the program. We're giving the messages of support as we speak now. All the delegates that are supposed to be in, except the few of those that are still, there are issues pending for them to be resolved by the PDRC.
So does this mean you'll start and go ahead without then those branches?
No branch will be excluded. What we are still discussing is to give the status to those that their matters are still not yet been resolved to be as guests in the conference. Whilst when they are given a status of being delegates, we'll give them those status. When we arrive at the credentials, we believe that everything will be sorted in the conference.
Now, we're hearing talks of courts that has just happened earlier on in the day, which also caused a delay to today's proceedings.
We were not delayed by courts on our side, because what we believe is that the organization is supposed to, people, in fact members of the ANC, supposed to exhaust all the internal processes. You don't just wake up and go to court. Even in our guidelines, they give us that everyone has a right to exhaust internal processes at a later end. After you have done all that, can go to court. You don't just start to court.
Thank you so much, Mr. Nsita. That's Vinitsita, who is also running Arabile to be the regional secretary in the 7th elective conference, of course, telling us that they have gone ahead and opened the conference officially, while those branches that are still fighting for or the disputes or having disputes will be called in as guests up until their matter has been resolved, but they will continue with the conference. As he just said, that now they're busy with the messages of support. We will take you inside the open sessions so that we're able to hear what is happening and have a listen as well.
Sipha, thank you so much for bringing us that in as well. Of course, this is bound to continue as well over the weekend, so we'll certainly see how things fare. We'll continue to make those crossings and get more for you then out of the Eastern Cape.